Born on April 23, 1791, James Buchanan Jr. embarked on a career that led him from the courtrooms of Pennsylvania to the grandeur of the White House. First finding success as a lawyer in his home state, Buchanan won his initial election to the Pennsylvania House of Representatives as a Federalist. In 1820, he was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives, aligning himself with Andrew Jackson's Democratic Party. His political acumen led him across the globe as Jackson's minister to Russia in 1832. 2 years later, he won the election as a U.S. Senator from Pennsylvania, a position he held for 11 years. In 1845, Buchanan was appointed to serve as President James K. Polk's Secretary of State. 8 years later, he found himself again representing the United States abroad, this time as President Franklin Pierce's minister to the United Kingdom. From 1844 onward, Buchanan was a frequent contender for the Democratic Party's presidential nomination. His persistence paid off in 1856 when he won the presidential election. As president, Buchanan's policies often stoked the fires of controversy. He supported the Supreme Court's pro-slavery decision in the Dred Scott case and upset Northern Democrats and Republicans alike by supporting Southern attempts to admit Kansas to the Union as a slave state. Buchanan served only one term as president, honoring his pledge. His support for Breckinridge's unsuccessful candidacy in the 1860 presidential election and his failure to reconcile the fractured Democratic Party led to the election of Republican Abraham Lincoln. Buchanan's presidency has been widely criticized, especially his actions during the period leading up to the American Civil War. His support for the ineffective Corwin Amendment, his failed attempt to reinforce Fort Sumter, and his refusal to prepare the military for the impending conflict have all been sources of contention. In his personal life, Buchanan remained a lifelong bachelor, a fact that has led some to question his sexual orientation. His post-presidential years were spent in a desperate attempt to defend his reputation from those who described his failure to prevent the Civil War as incompetence. In the annals of American history, James Buchanan's life, career, and legacy are often overshadowed by the tumultuous events of his presidency. Despite his successes as a lawyer, diplomat, and politician, his presidency is often ranked among the worst in American history due to his inability to prevent the nation's slide into civil war. However, his story serves as a stark reminder of the power and responsibility that comes with leading a nation.